Yo gamers, weekly update time. It's the Tome. The community is kind of split on it, but it gives some nice features. So in this video, we're first going to talk about what is the Tome, what do you get from it, some notable tasks. Then we'll go into the community's opinions. Then I'll give my opinion after that, and then we finish off with some tips and tricks for some tasks and maybe some funny clips off stream. The Tome. I was thinking of maybe blurring out the top 10% because it seems to really get people down, like if they see people with a higher stat. But we'll get into that later. But I've decided not to do it. I think you guys can handle it, right? Don't know why I opened my inventory. Doesn't matter. What is the Tome? Well, in World 4, it's basically sort of like a Guinness Book of Records for your specific account. You can just literally ignore the ranking here in the top as well. You see all these statistics like your stamp level, your statue level, your cards, total talents, but also some funny things like, well, my eye instantly falls on the jackpot. It's only 50 points, don't worry, you don't have to buy all the Plinko balls to get a high score. But the highest score in a Kilroy, total digits of Death Note kills, etc. So it's basically like you need to get a high score as possible in these things. And then you get your score basically determines the amount of points you're gonna get. And Lava basically set sort of a max on everything. Like here you go, 2 seconds for a chaotic Evant kill. That is the max. I believe it's already at 6 seconds. But then it will turn blue, it will turn platinum, and you kind of completed it. Higher scores will still give you more points, but there are greatly diminishing returns. And the bonuses you can see on top here. You start with the damage bonus from the Tome. You just get that for free when you log into the Tome. You got the stat bonuses here on the bottom. These are tied into your bubbles, which are here. Like you have Tome Strength, 1.44 Strength for every 2,000 Tome completion points over 5,000. And you got the same one for the green cauldron and for the purple cauldron. And that's what you see displayed here as well. These are the bonuses. If you go to the World 4 town shop, I can actually show it here because it's right over here. At the bottom you'll have blue pages. I believe you need 3. You need either 2 or 3 of these pages. You drop them in front of the Tome. And you'll unlock skill efficiency. Just a decent amount of skill efficiency, so it's really nice. And I'll just show it via quick ref, but if you go to the World 5 town shop, you have the red pages here, and you'll need 7 of these. And then you get drop rate. Drop rate seems a bit iffy. Some people say it's bugged, some people say you get it simply by unlocking the Tome and turning the pages in does nothing. Others say they actually did get the drop rarity after turning in the pages. I don't know. Yeah, this is basically just what a Tome is. You have like this massive list of things that you can progress on or challenge yourself with, like most damage dealt through a gravestone in weekly battles. Does nothing in reality, but like now you have something to like go for, right, and progress. And I think that's a pretty fun thing. So now we'll head to the opinion piece on the Tome. There's basically 2 groups of players if you ask about the Tome. The first group of players is probably the whole reason why the percentile base at the top is meant for. I actually forgot to explain it earlier, but the percentile basically shows based on Tome completion points. So you could even argue that that's kind of arbitrary anyways, because like you've seen some of the weird tasks, like they don't really show too much account progression, but whatever, right? But it shows in what percentile of Tome completion points you are for the rest of, compared to the rest of the community. But basically the 2 camps are the people that really love it. These are the really competitive players, the super invested players most of the time as well. They're like the players that dump the thousands of hours a year into the game. And probably also like hundreds of dollars, euros or whatever. Right? These are like the true like grind machines, right? They really like it and they like to see their effort rewarded. What I also noticed is another group. These are like the people that either have less time or they have a harder time like juggling all aspects of Eidolon since there's a lot of things to min-max. And they'll, for example, end up more like 50%, 25%, maybe even unranked. and they feel really discouraged about it. I would personally, as I've said about like basically everything in this game, and I will tell everybody who feels discouraged by people that are higher in the game than them, like just try to think of Idle as a single player game. It's only like 20% multiplayer, right? You see some players running around, you have party dungeons. That is mostly it. There might later be some more multiplayer functions, but you know, it's sort of like a single player game with people in it, right? Like most modern MMOs, to be honest. Ayo. Just kidding. But like, just play your own game and drive your own course. Don't get discouraged by others. It's all about self-improvement. Like, check your own numbers, see them go up. If you feel really discouraged and you need some motivation, for example, whenever you enter a new world, snapshot, take a picture, take a screenshot of your damage, and check back on it in like a week or two. Like, you'll see your damage go up to the roof. You can do your skill efficiency, 3D prints. Like, it's all about like enjoying the progress you make yourself. But then, for the people that enjoyed it though, like, it's the perfect update for them, right? They can finally measure up to other people. They can flex how many blue categories they have. So I think that's really good. Also, my friend Llama actually made a video on this topic, and he actually had a pretty interesting opinion. He is in the camp that the ranking actually partially breeds toxicity in the game, and I think that's actually a valid statement, to be honest, because there's a lot of gatekeepers already in this game, like mainly in the main Discord and stuff. Because, for example, in my Discord, I don't allow it. I know that, for example, Llama and Griffybit don't allow it in their Discords and stuff. But this basically gives people a handle to kind of gatekeep, right? It's like, oh, you say this, like, what is your Tome ranking? Oh, only 50%? Yeah, then your opinion doesn't matter, right? So I definitely agree with that. And there's definitely some validity to his points, because there may or may not have been some cheaters in protest, like doing some game-breaking things to kind of taunt lava, like skilling and dying in the World 1 with like forbidden items equipped, etc. So there's definitely some validity that, yeah, people kind of tilt about a high score system. But yeah, for my own opinion, I think it's also, of course, based on like my personality. Like, I see a high score and I don't give a flying fork, right? It really doesn't matter to me. It's like, oh, I was 25%, and now all of a sudden I'm at 10%. Like, that's pretty nice. I don't care. If I'll drop to 50%, whatever. I just use the Tome as like, I see these challenges, and I'll just personally try and get them all blue, right? I want to beat the challenges, and what other people do, I honestly don't care. So I would like to ask you guys, just use it that way if you're discouraged, and if you really like pushing your score, I mean your ranking, like don't be a douche to other people, right? Just be nice to everybody. If you want to be competitive, a competitive douchebag, find another game. We're literally playing an idle game, boys. This hurts me just as much as you guys. But we're actually on the Beastmaster, because there's a task that's actually really good at him. I'm sorry. If I procrastinate this too much, I can actually show you this task on a stream clip, because I'll actually use my the new I believe this is the meta build. I haven't tested it yet because I used my entry. But if, as I said, I procrastinated too much, then I'll actually have a clip probably now of me using this build. Okay, this is quick, but like, it took a while to get started in. Like, that took a while to get going. Where are we at? 72 seconds, though. Oh! Okay, this is a funny one. Chaotic Event, kill him as fast as possible. First thing you do, you grab a Beastmaster, because he's the fastest at this. You disable auto attacks. Really important. And you have your abilities here on your bar. Abilities work with number keys, and even if they're not active on the screen. Like if you can see, I'll press 4 now and I'll spawn the boar. There we go. That's very important. You want to keep your fingers on the wheel wallop and the ballista. You need the upgrade to wheel wallop from the V-Man's talent eclipse or something. The ball in the V-Man tab. Because that will give him wheel wallop insane range and more wheels, but 2 more wheels doesn't really matter. So I got all my buttons ready. I got my wheel ready. I got my ballista ready. I will have chaotic here. I'll press enter, then I'll go on auto, so I'm closer. When I'm slightly closer, I spawn the wheels. And then basically when the wheels are firing, I instantly go ballista and I just pull the trigger on his head. There we go. I turn auto on, wheels, ballista, boom. There we go. That's how you do the E-Fan strat. Don't forget, of course, to turn on your attacks again. I've been sitting, yesterday I was sitting for like 20 minutes on my Poopo, and I didn't notice that he was just auto-attacking everybody. Did I really make such a long video about the Tome? Apparently it was necessary, I guess. At the end of the video I want to give a huge shout out to Titanic Llama. He helped me teach me the Photoshop tool GIMP a little bit, so the thumbnails from now on should look a lot better. It's still not fantastic, but it will improve, most likely. It's already a huge improvement from definitely the last video. Anyways, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a subscription. Oh, that's weird with Twitch. Anyways, so subscribe to my YouTube, ring the bell, so you get all the notifications. Come to my Twitch. It's in the description as well. We're always having some laughs, basically streaming every night. Unless I have a live, which is not that often. But hope to see you there. Have a good one. See you later, guys.